Hi there, everybody. It's James, and welcome back to TGWPIS FC. Sorry about no video yesterday. I got sick. Still am a little under the weather, but not sick enough to not play Football Manager. And here we are for probably the biggest stretch of games we can expect to see from us. Now, we were last here in January, where you saw us lose 2-0 to Leicester City. Pretty horrible result. But since then, as we tend to do, we kicked off with another great winning streak, beating West Brom, Swansea, Blackburn, Ipswich, Brentford, drawing to Middlesbrough, beating Sunderland, and getting us here to today to Derby County. We sit second, and then we're also going to play a little bit later Sheffield United, who sit fourth. So you can really say that these are the kind of the make or break games for the rest of the season, as I'm just looking past here to see any more really difficult games, and there really isn't. So yes, we are currently sitting top of the table by 2 points. 23 wins, 6 draws, 2 losses. And a better goal difference than Derby. A draw, pretty good for us. Granted, Crystal Palace could say something about that as well. It's really a 3-horse race. I'm pretty sure we have secured at least playoffs. But if we're automatically promoted, that would be amazing. The other thing is, though, oh crap, we're probably not ready to be automatically promoted, and we're probably going to get the crap kicked out of us in the Premier League next year. But that's neither here nor there. If we get promoted, we're going to take that and run, take that £94,000 that it takes to be in the Premier League. And we'll invest it wisely, just like we did with our transfers. Now, you guys were all here to see Bobby O'Donnell leave, go to Plymouth. Along with him, Ali McCurdy has left and gone to Swansea for $600,000. And then we had two development loans. Dean Dane went to Bradford City. And the same with Keith and Mackill. Just development loans. These guys need to start playing. These guys are important players. And we're going to start seeing them move on from there. And then finally, we moved Ryan Attard on to Celtic for $24,000. He wasn't getting any playing time, and I wanted to give him a shot. As for ins, Jackson Hughes came in as a one for the future right back, as a right wing back, the captain under 19 Irish international. Looks like he could be a good right back in the future. He has the traits that we like. And we're just going to develop him for a couple of years, see what happens, and see if he could be the potential next right back in the future for us. Kelly Gillen came in on a free transfer. He had no club, and he looks like an interesting prospect. He can play as a midfield or attacking midfield player, or even a striker. Plays both sides. He's got both footed. He was at Liverpool. Heading, free kick, he's got some finishing about him. He's not a horrible player by any means, any stretch of the imagination. If anything, he's kind of a pretty good player. A more progressive player than what we have in our squad, and that's what I was kind of looking for. And just a good old squad guy to have. A fringe player too. He's not asking for much money or playing time, so I thought, why the hell not? Then Keba Konatek, the Gambian international, in from West Ham. This is a guy who wanted to leave, and he's pretty much the same as Jenna, but with better physicals. He's got jumping range, balance. He's 6'2". He's got the flair. He's got passing and work rate. He is not a defensive player at any stretch, but he's kind of the Jakak backup. And he also has some Premier League experience. He's strong, international as well. Has played for West Ham. Has been in the Championship. Is a proven Championship player. So I thought, why not get him in? Get him sorted for a not too bad price. Then for Manchester City, Mick Barnes, 18-year-old English goalkeeper. Has high potential. Could be great. Scouts rate him as a Championship goalkeeper of the future. I have him in working with under 18s. Jamie Doherty is now up to the main squad as the backup. And I thought, well, since he's here, Why not have 3 goalkeepers all under the age 22? All who could be very good. This one, and I'm very happy with these next two. Dmitry Rotenberg is our Czech-Russian just left-sided player, a 6'5" guy with these kind of physicals and defensive abilities. Like, he came to us as my scouts found him as a left wing back, which, you know, he can do pretty well. But at the same time, left-sided center back, left fullback, like, the guy's got a lot going for him. And I saw 6'5" and left-footed, and I couldn't help myself. Yes, his teamwork isn't the best, but we're working on that. Wide center back, he fits in with what we're doing with the defense. He provides us another outlook, another look. He's a physical and smart player. And, doesn't dive into tackles, plays short, simple passes, and that's all we kind of really need from somebody like that. And kind of solves our rotational center back issue if we ever needed to bring in another left footer. And then our record transfer from Santos is Val, who is probably going to be, once again, a guy for the future and probably somebody we see in a year or two. He's 18, breakthrough prospect, 2,100 pounds a week, couple of, 6 foot, has that kind of level of technique and passing at 18. Looks like he can do a decent amount. Isn't too far off. He's already my coaches say he's a championship level player already, and I would agree with him. He's got the natural fitness, so maybe his physicals will kick on in a bit. But he's a guy we can probably see sprinkled into some couple matches and stuff over the next couple of weeks. And he's already kicking off in the under 18s and under 23s, actually. So just another guy to bring in. And obviously 10 million was a big price to pay for him. But we had the budget. And to be honest, if we turn around and we sell him on, we could definitely get more than 10 million for him. So there's that. We have 2 other guys going on. Jesus Rendon and Austin Manley are leaving at the end of their contracts. And yeah, that's kind of all the business we've done. As for like club vision stuff, I've got the club to give me more money. They're also improving the training facilities, which will be done soon. And we were also going to be expanding the stadium at the end of the year. Just trying to get ahead on the Premier League money. We are also looking very healthy with our transfer budget and our wage budget. It says 40% revenue retained. We got that kicked up to 70%. And we are well within our wage budget. I also love the fact that our next season's wage budget is going to be $275,000 a week. Transfer budget sucks, but we'll make do if we have to. And yeah, that's enough transfer talk. Let's just jump right in to the game against Derby County. And a game, this is the starting 11. Martinez, Jenkins, Moraz, Penham, Ortega, Sabri, Sandor, Mark, Dekak, Filipovic, and Valderrama, with Semenov, Henry, Antonio Carlos, Wood, Speak, Rotenberg, and Doherty all on the bench. This is kind of the team we've really settled on. It's the team that's really been working well together. Valderrama, Filipovic, and Dekak have been money. Ortega has really turned it on in the second half of the season. And Sandor has just been not pulling up trees, but just consistent there in the box-to-box mold. And the best part is everybody, for tactically wise, they get it. They get what we're doing. They're playing good football. We just let the guys know we have faith in them. And I think the big thing, too, is that an unchanged team is a good team. So here we are, Derby County, our rivals that we've been chasing them up the league. And now we are playing a huge game against them. One that defines the championship table, really. Dekak sends the ball in there. Penham can't get his head to it. Now they're going to look to break on us. But Mark is there to pick out the danger. Low collects. But Mark is going to close him down. Finds it to Bird, Castande, Demetria. Low. Demetria. Martinez is there and gets a nice save. So they try to counter on us. We immediately break. Lawrence finds the ball into Silva over the top, and we move on. Now, I don't think we've had great success lately against Derby County. I think it's really been them kind of like pushing ahead of us. Now, that being said, I think we have as good of a shot as anybody else to beat them, but at the same time, if we lose them, I'm not upset if we lose either. Like, this is a strong team. They're in second for a reason. We're in first, apparently, for a reason. So we just need to kind of go with what we can. And as I'm going to do here, can I go league table? We're also going to look at the league table here, too, because that Crystal Palace score is going to be very interesting to both teams. Are Crystal Palace losing? They are. Huddersfield are beating them. So actually, we'll keep it here because this is a huge result for us. If they lose, it's only good news for us. Obviously, if we win, it's even better. We're in the driver's seat. Filipovic gets the ball here, and he's going to take the shot. Finds Kartma. Pretty tame effort, but yeah. A draw, and they lose, we're still in the driver's seat. A draw and a draw, we're fine. A loss and a draw and a loss, we're okay. But, you know, they win. That's big problems here. Ortega finds Filipovic. Kind of throws the ball back out there to nowhere, but Penham's there. Sandor. Dakak. Penham. Ortega. He can look to beat his man, and he does. Ortega finds the back post. Doesn't really get it to Valderrama. He's going to send it in deep this time. But Ortega apparently was offside. And oh man, they are really exhausted. I didn't even notice this, but they have like 5 guys who are extremely tired. They must have played recently in midweek. We didn't. So we were able to rest. Go out there and make the difference. We've turned everybody around. Let's go. I've found Filipovic has been having problems getting into the games, at least until the second half. And usually if he doesn't do anything by like the 65th minute, I'll end up replacing him. Ortega, he's going to miss the next game. That's too bad. But it looks like Godfrey Mohammed is going to get a start in the league. Sandor and Mark are not having great games either. It's always very telling. Yeah, we need to make changes here in the 60th minute. Right here. Tactics. Mark will come off for Carlos. Filipovic will come off for Henri. And those are kind of the 2 subs I have been making a lot. Antonio Carlos, my scouts wanted, or my coaches wanted him to start. He's apparently been in more form. Oh, okay. We've got players in black kits now. Interesting. That's a fun book I haven't seen in a while. Bukolski to Davidson. Henri's going to try and close him down. Castande. Nice sliding tackle. Doesn't get off too far, though. Ortega, great interception there. Antonio Carlos, a little bit of flair. Ball forward here. Penna. Lifted up here. Henry's there. Can he get Ortega on his way? He absolutely can. Ortega crossed in there. Valderrama! And it's over the bar. I haven't seen that bug in a while. And, yeah, these guys are struggling right now. Or the opponents are struggling for fitness. Though they're holding their own, I have to say, the Crystal Palace result is still holding. Huddersfield are still keeping that 1-0 win ahead. There's not much really else I think I can do here. Maybe pull Sandor here for Wood. For Woods, I should say. As we go to do this. Just all teared up about this match being a 0-0 draw. You guys haven't seen good matches in live comms. Everything I've done off camera. It's been all the good games. Let's demand more of the guys, see if that does anything. Oh, not like this. Away. Moraz, thank you. Valderrama does pick it up here. Can we find something? Nope. Clark gets on it. Pakulski to Gordon. To Pakulski. Ball in. Cleared. Moraz did enough. Crystal Palace have equalized. And 0-0. Brings us all honors even at the top of the table then. We still sit 2 ahead of Derby and 3 ahead of Crystal Palace, which means we're still in the driver's seat here. And now we're just a few days away from seeing Sheffield United, which we'll bring to you in a sec. Okay, and we're back, and some shuffling has had to be made for the game against Sheffield United. Martinez keeps his place in goal. Jenkins and Moraz keep their place. Kearney comes in because why not give him a shot? Sabri and Rottenberg, the big check, comes in at left wing back. Sandor and Antonio Carlos, Dekak, Filipovic, and Valderrama. Panem, Speak, Mark, Woods, Semov, and Henry all make their way onto the bench. So let's see if we can't do something here. Now, this will be the first time I have seen Dimitri play his first start for the team. But it'll be the first time I've seen him play at wing back. Apparently, this is also a sellout game. As for us, Crystal Palace played Derby County. So that is a huge game for us. So a win for us and a draw for them would probably be the best case scenario for us. And hopefully, I think we did all right against Sheffield United the last time we played. And Antonio Carlos gets the ball out here to Rottenberg. Gets it back out here to Carlos, to Sandor, to Dekak, to Jenkins. Whew! Why not pop a shot from out there? As we look comfortably in possession ahead of everything, Crystal Palace takes the lead over Derby County, which means they probably jump them in the table, leave us at first. Filipovic, ball in. Moraz, it's cleared. Filipovic will get onto it. Moraz, Sabri. Oh, Valderrama, Filipovic. Is he onside? He absolutely is. And huge playoff and promotion implications with that goal. As the two young strikers combine to put us up 1-0. You know, I'm absolutely speechless. The absolute scenes of what we're just seeing, as that keeps us 3 clear of Crystal Palace in the league. We don't want to lead it. We don't want to lead it scores. Let's match review, match report. Oh, that was a little nibble there by Sandor, but we got away with it. Weah, Kearney. Nice ball here. Over the top. Valderrama's in. And it is now 2-0. As Crystal Palace have gone 3-0 up on Derby County. And it looks like it's a route there. Sandor to Carlos to Dekak. Over the top. Valderrama always onside. Rounds the keeper. Bottom right. Thank you very much. We are top of the league. Top of the league. Top of the league. I bet you'd never say that. Go back to the league table. Or is it latest scores? Yes. Not much to say. Things are going well. Keep it up. You guys have been great. Keep it going. Rotenberg holding down that right wing spot. Wing back spot. Or left wing back spot. The big man at 6'5". He's an imposing figure out there on like the left wing back. Like he's not the fastest, but he's going to keep and maintain possession. He's not going to get bullied off the ball. Well, that is a beautiful pass. Oh, deserved a goal too. Beautiful build-up play. You imagine that should have deserved a goal at the end of it. Ball in. Is that Michi Batshuayi? Martinez collects. We're going to... Little roll out here to Moraz. Finds Sabri. Tries to bend the ball around here to Valderrama. Doesn't go anywhere. Stefan will clear. Do we win the header? We don't. Weah's on it. Alkaline, we got to win that one. Yes. Gregory. He's got the big check on him. Ball in. Oh boy, Martinez goes a little rogue there. But luckily, he's got Sabri there to provide the nice block for us. Moraz to Sabri. Back here to Moraz. Finds Valderrama. Sabri, Antonio Carlos, Sabri. It's going to be a low-driven ball in here. Yeah. Valderrama probably could have done better. But, hey, 2 goals is 2 goals is 2 goals. And the question is, when do we want to make changes? Well, soon, obviously. And I think I know what we're going to do is Rotenberg here. Pulls it back here for Sandor. Good play from us. And for Antonio Carlos, crosses the ball out here to Sabri. Rotenberg, oh man, that left wing back. You know, he does provide something different. That left wing back charging into the box late to head the ball in. I mean, man 6'5". Could definitely do it. All right. Sandor out. Dakak. And let's bring on Semenov. He's got pace. He's got some speed. And he's also going to help. As Moraz, good tackle, but doesn't go anywhere. Richards now is closed down by 2-man mountain. Gregory Jenkins clears it. Filipovic is on this. Valderrama's going to be slotted through here. And Valderrama's going to get a second of the game, put us 3-0 up, and you have to think that is all 3 points secured. It all starts with Jenkins' clearance. Filipovic is there. They split the defense. Valderrama's there on his weaker foot. A beautiful finish. And has to be. And that's his last action of the game, as he is now pulled for Semenov. Let's see what the Bulgarian can do. We've seen him do some pretty interesting stuff. Hasn't really gotten a run in lately because we've had Henry. But, oh, beautiful ball here. Gets it to Filipovic. Going to get the through ball back. Here is Semenov again. Second bite of the cherry, no. Third, tries to get the cross in. Doesn't go anywhere. Richards to Weah. And we have collected. Let's take a look here what's going on. Crystal Palace still 3-0 up on Derby County. A huge day at the top of the table right now. Movement going on for sure. Scarlett. Rovella. Ayane. Rovella. Back here to O'Connell. Rovella. Ayane. Scarlett. Ball through here. Sabri's holding. Rovella. Ayan. Ayat Aldi. Woods collects. And here we go. He finds Semenov, who just tackled, but Sabri's on it. Sits the ball in here. Semenov. Beautiful ball in. Jonathan Mark tries to collect it down, but it doesn't matter. It falls to Filipovic. I think we can start slowing things down a little bit. Just an absolute melee in the box. I should probably take off shoot on sight, by the way. Semenov, a nice kind of like chest down there. Mark tries to shoot, but then it falls to Filipovic, who just pokes a toe at it. Down to balanced. And now we just see the game out. Now we really slow things down. Just slow it all the way down. As the damage has been done, Crystal Palace looks like they're going to pick up their 3 points against Derby County. And that draw is huge for us, not dropping any points against them. Because it keeps us right at the top. Final 3 minutes come and go. We have collected all 3 points in 4 out of the possible 6 of the 2 big games, which I will take. Crystal Palace goes second. We maintain first with a 3-point gap. We don't have to play Crystal Palace again this season. We're done with them. So now is the just run in. It's March. It's time just to see where we can get to. He's unhappy with the poor work ethic. I mean, yeah, this guy could be a decent striker, but not what we need at 22. Absolute delight. Let's go forward just to get the wrap up of the day. Fulham beat Reading. Crystal Palace climbed above Derby County. Yep. Absolute scenes. Doherty gets his new contract extension. And when do we come back? Huddersfield might be a good one. Fulham. Because this playoff race is going to the end of the season. I think I'll keep going until I see some slip-ups. But yeah. Huddersfield, I'm not 100% sure. We'll see. But maybe come back from April. Or I may come back for the last 3 games of the season if it is still that close. Just to see who could win the title. Because right now, I mean, it's a 3-horse race. And Sheffield United aren't out of it either. 9 points out. So, you never know. And until then, folks, I've been James, you've been you, this has been TGWPIS FC. It's not how good you are, it's how good you want to be. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.